Hey everyone, welcome to Need for Speed Underground 2, the URL Extravaganza, which is going to be hopefully me getting done most of the URL races, at least the ones that I can do in this game. At least in stage 5, obviously. We out here grinding, trying to get the game finished, and I'm just posting things up on the Discord. And yeah, other than that, I guess we're kind of good to go. What's going on, guys? I see a few of you joined already. I appreciate you sticking it out this early. I got some great news today, though. I have some excellent news, but we'll get into that. Just gotta move some stuff around a little bit. But yeah, how's your guys' week been? I usually ask about a day, but this time I should ask about a week because it's always a week between streams, so. Hey, thanks for... Yeah, you love these streams. I actually really enjoy them too, so I'm glad that, that you guys are down with them. Okay, so we have 3 URL races to do. 3. And my hope is that we can unlock the fanciest of the GTRs, and that would be a good start to things. You're my more better subscribers. You know, in some ways I actually kind of agree with that. There are quite a few subscribers on this channel. I think I've got 48 or 44,800 or something like that. But not that many people have actually stuck around to watch these streams. That's okay though. Let's get this one done. Hey, what's going on? This is the warm-up race, so if things go awry, then that's just how it goes. 45.8? Or I thought it was 44.8, unless I'm just totally gone. Totally possible. Totally possible. So I should say I've been playing some other racing games, so I might be a little bit out of practice in this one, so apologies in advance. I've been playing Burnout 3 Takedown on the original Xbox, and I mean, that game is brilliant. And I've also been playing Midnight Club 3 because it's great. Oh, that sucked. But yeah, Midnight Club 3 is great and I really enjoy it, so I've been playing that on the original Xbox as well. And yeah, also Need for Speed Carbon, because I bought a copy on PC, which is very exciting, and it actually works. The disc itself is fine. It just needs a patch to work on Windows 10, so not too bad overall. Pretty easy to do. It just makes me feel better having a legit copy of the game, because obviously these streams are monetized. So that makes a lot more sense. Like monetizing illegal copies of games and stuff, that's definitely in the sketchy area of copyright, so that's not exactly fair use if I didn't even pay for it. And now I'm about to lose this entire race because of that blunder. Oh, never mind, I'm actually pretty decent. The Corvette C3, you know, I didn't actually buy it, so I can't do it. Apologies in advance for that. I think, yeah, so Car Mechanic Simulator definitely seems like more of a game that I should stream instead of play for videos, because well, the videos that I do on it don't do particularly well, even though I thought that maybe that Tibron one would be a bit of a comeback, but unfortunately not. That's okay though. Like, some things work, some things don't, and that one does not work for videos. But maybe a stream. I'm thinking I might try and rebuild that BMW with a V8 on stream, just because it seems fun. But so we're at 21 out of 35 world event wins, and 2 out of 9 URL ones. I gotta do some work on this. But yeah, the plan for today's stream is to try and do all of the URL events that I can, and basically just try and win. Obviously trying to win, but trying to beat the game is my eventual goal here. I'm not going for 100%. I just want to finish the like stage 5, and then after that we'll be done. On to most wanted, I guess, and then after that carbon, and then after that, who knows, probably heat or something. If I imagine at that point that Forza will be well out, so we could probably do Forza. Oh yeah, no, I definitely want the R34. I really want to switch up. Like, I've been having a good time with the G35, but for our last few races, I want to grab the R34 and just, like, run with a real Skyline for a bit. But, yeah, G35 in this game is pretty decent. The speed and acceleration of this thing is just nuts, so... I'm hoping to find something that can handle a little bit better. A lot of these URL races are not long shots like what we've been doing, and this car is not good in the corners, so we do suffer a little bit on that regard. But yeah, hopefully we have a shot at this one. I'm not doing these in any particular order. Literally just whatever one comes up, and it seems like they're basically repeating the same track over and over again, except this is hard mode, so it's difficult. Let's do it. Stiff competition here. GTO right on the side. Let's see. 2 R34s, a Celica, and something else I can't see. Supra. Alright. I think we have a chance. I find that the R34s are just wicked. Oh wow, wickedly flighty. That one is gone. I think that guy might legitimately be stuck in the stratosphere at this point. You know, eventually the streams do get to the point where I can't read the chat, but at the moment, you say something, I'm gonna see it, so be kind. Rewind. Let's try and win this race. First time the charm would be great, but I know we're gonna have to do a few in this section. The problem with these URL races is they're always what I'm now calling compact races, or compound I should say, because this is gonna be 2. It's not just the 1. 3 laps is like, yeah, that's not enough for these supposed challenge races. I found something interesting in Midnight Club, which you can't do in this, or which you can do in this game, but you can't do in that game. Here, if I win this URL race, I can just keep doing the second one or the third one over and over again until I win. But in that game, once you do one race, you're locked in and you can't restart without restarting the entire tournament. Which is a little bit nuts and also a lot more difficult. I would not be able to play hard mode on that game, and evidently here I'm not last, but I'm darn close to last. So we have some work to do if I'm going to even have a chance at this tournament. But yeah, I am streaming a little bit later than usual today, 8:30-ish my time, but that's, I mean, I'm usually sometime between 7:30 and 8:30. I forgot what the handbrake is. Oh, it's X. Goodness. This is on an Xbox controller as well, by the way. Boost and no chance. No way. I'm gonna have to keep going back. Yeah, so maybe if we get ourselves a Skyline, we can be shot up into the stratosphere like that other guy. But we need at least second here to progress. Wojciech? Or Wojtek. Okay, I'll try and pronounce that guy's name properly. Usually I just avoid saying names at all in order to avoid mispronouncing names. That's my my coveted strategy. Now copyrighted, thank you very much. I'm gonna take those royalties. Okay, this is going to be rough. I keep messing up that corner, but either way, we're gonna end up taking first place on the first lap. That's a good start. Oh yeah, so good. This game really does not reward careful driving. Like, you can basically just fly all over the place and come out with wins most of the time. That's just how this game rolls, though. Quite literally, actually. So yeah, I did a bit more buying this weekend, although unfortunately it doesn't involve much racing. I had a bit of an old game kick going on where, I don't know why, but just wanting to play some of my old stuff, and that's why I broke up my original Xbox for it. My voice is dying, but I am not. Don't worry. But yeah, so I went to a guy's place today, or not today, on Saturday? It was Saturday or Sunday, one of the days. And I picked up basically his dad's entire PC game collection on disc. And that has some classic strategy games. This guy's dad would have been a like old school PC gamer. Games like Civilization 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, with 2 being in a gold box set, which is cool. And that one thing there just screwed up the entire race. I had first, goodness. But I bought, well, I spent, I would say, a decent amount of money, but not anything crazy, all things considered. And I got, I haven't counted them, but it's got to be like 50, 60 games. Just a ton of games. Basically, I paid about $1 each. Whoa, that was violent. But I'm pretty excited about it. I don't think I'm going to be able to play most of them, just because they're all ancient, but now I have games like the original Deus Ex in a box, which is really sweet. It's good to have games in a physical sense and not just on Steam. But yeah, in that last corner, the AI royally got to me. And this time we're not doing anywhere near as hot, so thank goodness this is a short race. Past the Supra, nice and easy. We have speed on our side, it's just handling where we kind of suck. And then try to go in hot here. 2 R34s in the lead. If I can pull second place, then I'll be good to continue. I have won many of these by just getting second place twice, so I'm gonna keep trying to do that. Sometimes first is a little bit too far out of reach. Come on, guys, hit me, hit me. Yes! Let's do it, let's do it. Drafting right behind this guy is going to get us a bunch of boost, but then I'm going to pass him, and hopefully... Okay, that was not the best of outcomes. That was definitely one of the worst of outcomes. Third place, is that going to do it? I don't think third place is enough. Oh no. Yeah, 4 points. Oh, darn. One more time. That's the problem with these URL races. We're going to be doing them over and over again. I feel like I'm doing better than I have been, but at the same time, I'm like, still struggling. We almost had that first place, and now, well, here we are in a jam with a bunch of skylines and such. See, I got a Skyline of my own, and it's pearlescent, okay? I don't need any R34s up in this place. Not true at all. Get me an R34 now, please, game. Thank you very much. Ooh. Yeah, boosting out of that corner actually does give some good gains. And then out here as well. Easy second place. I think we can hold this. I hope we can hold this. I hope so. Yeah, and I'm also more of an R33 guy. I do like the R33 quite a bit. It's still relatively affordable, but soon I predict it's going to be way out in the stratosphere, just like the R34, which is very unfortunate for what used to be a budget cool car and not so much anymore. Supra. Alright, one more lap behind the Supra, and maybe, just maybe, we can pull something out of here. Oh, we hit a wall? Yes! Okay, if I keep it clean, then we good. And I have a ton of boost as well to make up for it if we do flunk it. I have a heck of a lead right now. If I spoil this, man oh man. We literally have like 5 corners left and then we're good, so we gotta just hold it steady. Holding it steady. Boosting it steady. Okay, just everything we have. First place, finally. Oh man, finally. You know, the R35 actually used to be cheap as well, believe it or not. Well, I mean cheap as in it was 100 grand, but cheaper than it is now. It kind of reminds me about the current 370, well, not so current anymore, currently discontinued 370, and the new 400Z. The base price has a $10,000 difference, which is kind of crazy. It's like the 400Z is stepping up market a lot, getting into the super territory, which is interesting. But it means that there's no base model like the old 370Z, which I really wish I could have bought one brand new, but it's alright. Never really had the opportunity, financially speaking. If we pull second here, and there isn't another race, which I kind of break into an accent for a second there, but I kind of suspect that there is going to be another race, then second place is good enough. We can definitely work with it. This course doesn't have any of the ridiculously bad corners, so I think we're doing okay. Okay, so the 11-year-old car thing doesn't hold up too well because it's actually the new one is still based on the same car, so it's still a 350Z at heart, which is kind of funny, but not a bad thing. Like, I don't think that that's a bad thing. It means that it can be at least slightly more affordable, if only they would price it that way. But it's basically a 370Z with a styling tune, basically, and an Infiniti engine, which is cool, because I really like the idea of having the 3-liter TT with a manual transmission. Like, that sounds really awesome. But still, it's pretty expensive. I will probably never be able to afford one. That's kind of the realities of life at the moment. It's like, man, I don't think I'm ever going to be able to buy one of those cars, and they're supposed to be cheap. But, yeah, it'll never be cheap. And I see your question. If I had money, what in 80s, 90s JDM stuff would I get? You know, I would buy 2 cars if I had the money right now. I would get an Evo 6. I really, really like the look of those cars. Big fan. And I mean a Mitsubishi Evo 6 if you're confused, but I would love to get an Evo 6. And I would love to get an R33 GTR, I think it's V-Spec in white, because man, those cars are just just the best. I don't know. In white, they just look so good. Obviously my opinion, but yeah, I don't know. There's a reason that all these cars are legendary. You know, I was never really, oh, that sucks. Okay, I'm gonna do that again. I was never really sold on the Evos past the 6. I know that Fast and the Furious definitely popularized the Evo 7 and 8, but I don't know, I just don't like the look as much. It just looks like a normal car to me. Where if you look at an Evo 6 and an Evo 5 as well, which is the same body, it looks like something special. And that's kind of why I think it's cool. Even though it is based on a regular 4-door, it's still a cool car. I also, so let me tell you guys a story. Back in my younger years, not actually, I still think this way, but I've always kind of thought of myself as being somebody who likes stuff that's different. So if I was going to be working in an office, I told myself as a kid, then I would not want to be the person who just drives a black BMW or a Mercedes because that's what everybody in the offices drive apparently. I would want to be the person who shows up in like a bright blue STI with a big wing on it, that type of thing. And I've kind of done that at my work because I drive the Tiburon to work every day. It's blue. It's a weird light shade of blue. And pretty much everybody at my work drives a truck because I work in the construction industry. So in the parking lot, I look like a dwarf. Like my car is just really short compared to everybody else. But I don't know, like I find that to be kind of fun. Being unique is cool, and being able to express myself in that sort of way is cool as well. I'm not locked into a truck, which is good. And if I need one, I just borrow one from the company because everybody has one. But yeah, it's good to be unique, and a car is definitely a good place to be unique, especially because if you drive it every day, then you really get to kind of express your creativity. You like the late model Evos? You know, I don't hate them. It's just I'm not as big of a fan of them as I am the earlier Evos. I don't know. I just find them cool. I used to be really hardcore Subaru. My first car was an Impreza, so I was like, man, I'm Team Subaru all the way. But then I don't know. Like after some time, I kind of realized that Evos are good too, and you don't have to just be in one camp. It took me a while to mature up a little bit and realize that cars are cool and we should appreciate pretty much all of them, especially if it's turbo, all-wheel drive, and manual, because that just checks like every possible thing in my book. That's sort of my dream. I really want turbo, all-wheel drive, and manual. That is that's my goal for cars. Not too many cars really check that. No, I don't vape, but not too many cars check that box these days. I mean, you can buy a brand new WRX or an STI, but from Mitsubishi, you got nothing. Kind of sad. Yeah, you know, that's why my throat is so bad. I just eat cigarettes. I don't even like smoke them. I just eat them. Tasty. Oh. No, no, no. Not gonna lose to an R34 today, buddy. I might actually. We'll see. Oh no, not two R34s. The bane of my existence. Oh no, we don't have enough boost to really capitalize on all this. I'm gonna have to pull off some maneuvers here. Oh, that guy just pulled a maneuver on me. Come on, this race was going so well. No way. Is 2 firsts and a 5th going to be enough? Actually, I got 4th. Is 2 firsts and a 4th going to be enough? It is. Okay, we made it by 1 point. Hey, we win. I was hoping for just a clean sweep there where we could get first place and everything, but man. Hey, welcome to the stream. Drive the Golf? You mean the GTI? Okay. Well, we have nearly 100 grand in the bank. I think we're making some progress, and that is another URL race. I'm going to be continue to slip in saying that, but that's another URL race off the board. Let's do the next one, which is up here. And yes, these things are painful, but I really want them done. So let's go. All right. More money. More money, more problems. So let's see if we can't just cause some for the other racers on board here. We got 2 Mustangs in the crowd. This lady better watch out. Okay, great start for us. I can see that this is going to be a very clean race. Anyway. So yeah. Ah, man. This game is, now that you're mentioning it, it does actually have a ton of personality. I think that these games are classic for a reason. Fond in people's memories. Hey, thanks for joining SCP. Appreciate you sticking around since the beginning of the stream. Joining in with the chat, I mean. You like Most Wanted more? You know, I like that as well. Hey, you know, progress on the stream so far. We did 1 sprint and 1 URL races off the books here. But it has been half an hour, so maybe not the most progress, but definitely progress. There's a Tibron in this race. Say goodbye, V6 Coward. Get that 4-cylinder going, buddy. Say that about the Genesis as well. Not really, but I'm thinking it. Oh, that Mustang is quick. Goodness. It's not something I'd normally say. Okay, this legit seems to just be the same track that we did, only in reverse. Oh, did we not go to the car? Oh, dang, I totally missed the car shop. I didn't check to see if there were any new unlocks when I finished that, so we may be locked in here for a little bit, and I apologize in advance. You got BeamNG Drive? Nice! BeamNG is my favorite game. If you can run it, then you're going to have a good time with it. Yeah, BeamNG is awesome. BeamNG is basically every racing game in one, because you can do whatever you want with it. Okay, this is the tight of corners. Not the tightest, the hairpin is definitely worse. And we just got passed by a lime green Mustang. I think my life might be over. Yeah, Tibron passed. It's definitely over. Okay, that guy's just being rude. Say goodbye. Oh, dang, that sucks. That's real bad. Oh my goodness, no. That might be the failure of our race right there. Unless I use an 86 to round the corner. We have discovered that you can win with 4th place. If I had gotten 5th there, if the guy didn't get backed up, then I would have lost the last URL thing, and I would have had to do that again. But thankfully not. The thing is, though, you can win with a 4th place if your other 2 races are 1st place. But I don't want to put that much pressure on myself, so we got to get 2nd place at least. At least. Come on, slow down. Slow down. Okay, maybe not that much. That guy is gone. Oh, wow, that's really tricky. Okay. Solid second place. I'll definitely hold on to this if I can. As long as I don't mess it up too bad through this section. Which it doesn't look like I have a choice in because I just got knocked around. Oh, come on. No, we're so close. I'm going back to explore mode just for a second. I want to see... I don't think we unlocked any race or any new cars, but I just want to go and double check. Yeah, you know, I kind of was using my opponents as brakes. That's more than just more than just a Forza technique. That's a literally every game technique at this point. The Long Drive? You mean the game The Long Drive? That's one that I have not played. I kind of have a bad excuse for not playing it. So, way back at the origin of my channel, I was accused a lot of copying Consider. So, it's kind of gotten in my mind that any game he plays, I'm not going to play for my channel, and one of them that he has played is The Long Drive. Okay, so we got the 206, the beast of all beasts. What else we got? Evo, Math, RX-7, WRX, STI. It's too bad I want this car in the lineup, but yeah. RX-7 would be sweet as well. It's too bad you can only hold 5 cars. Yeah, I know. Consider kind of dropped off the earth a little bit. I think he's just been busy with school. But let's go back to that race. Maybe we'll do this one. Yeah, well, you're right about BeamNG. If you try and, I mean, that's the good and bad part about BeamNG is the soft body physics. You crash into anything, and immediately you're going to be damaging yourself or the other person, and probably you more than them. Let's be real. No, he's definitely not 30. He's like college age, which I am just a bit older than that. Just out of college. Oh, there's a drag race over here. Get that scum away from me. We'll have to do all those drag races eventually, and I'm gonna hate every second of it, but that's okay. Skipping the story, because I'm bad. Let's get through this. You know what else has good handling and acceleration? The 206. Heck yes, boy. V10 swap that sucker, and you have the best game, or the best driving car in this game. And I wish I wasn't joking about the V10 swap. Okay, these guys cannot drive straight. If they were driving on a line, that was horrible. Wow, goodness. You know, I don't even know what the story of this game is. I just want to get it done. Like, I'm not really that worried about the plot of a racing game most of the time. It's all about the driving and the customization for me with these games. Like, that's basically all I care about. I've been thinking about the newer Need for Speed games, and like they have FMV cutscenes, and I don't know. I'm not that interested in the full motion video stuff that they have. It's cool. I mean, they did a similar thing in Most Wanted, and I think Most Wanted story is reasonable, but it's still a racing game storyline. Like, generally speaking, you don't expect much. It just kind of has to be a means to the driving, and in this case, it's like, I don't know, guy steals your car, time to drive, have fun, see you in 30 hours when you finish the game, that kind of thing. Okay, one more lap. This one's gonna be a triple threat. Yeah, you know, full motion videos are actually really cool. If they're done well, which sometimes they're not. I think the cheese level in Need for Speed of the past is definitely what made it kind of good. Like, it's so bad it's good type thing. I don't think it was ever regarded as being particularly crazy. Like, I don't think that racing games should ever take themselves too seriously, especially games when you can do this kind of stuff to your car. Like, this car has some ridiculous subwoofers in the back and like all this fancy like body work and things, and it's just dumb. And that's that should be reflected in the rest of the themes too. And I just got third there, but I was darn close to getting first, which is dumb on my part. I should have boosted a lot earlier. I'm gonna do it again. Most Wanted's acting is way over the top, and I think that fits the theme. But yeah, I can't clown on EA too hard, because we're playing an EA game, at least of the past. But yeah, they do tend to destroy everything. They tend to destroy everything they touch, which is why I'm a little bit worried about, well, that RX-7 is gone, but yeah, or RX-8, sorry. I'm a little bit worried about Codemasters and what the future holds for them. We shall see. You know, I actually used to play Apex back when it first came out, but I suck at FPS games, so I wasn't able to get very far once people started to get good, and I never won a match. That's okay, though. Yeah, I kind of wish that RX-7 guy just kind of disappeared from the field entirely, because he was going pretty quick. So, we gotta hope that he meets God and he does not come back. That was it. Okay, we got a save boost for whenever I make that same mistake around that corner again, because you know it's gonna happen. Yeah, you know, I'm really worried that Codemasters is gonna turn into like a sports developer almost. You know what they've done to Madden and FIFA, NHL. Those games are just like microtransaction ridden garbage, and I have zero interest in playing them. When they used to be a staple of my childhood, especially NHL, I really I really hope they don't do that to the F1 games. Like, I don't have F1 in 2021, but I did get a review copy for 2020, and it plays well. Like, it's a decent game, but it's thankfully not microtransaction ridden and garbage EA stuff like they usually do. So we just gotta hope that Codemasters can resist that. The short-term win in terms of financials versus the long-term loss in terms of distrust for the community and such. We just have to hope that EA doesn't sink their claws in too deep. Okay, we got boost to spare. Let's use it. First place, there we go. Like, let's be real honest. Even with the even the old games like NHL 06, for example, 07 and 08 are basically all the same game, especially 07 to 08. They just change the roster and then they charge you a full price for the same game again. And it's just kind of ridiculous. I mean, if anything, those games could be live services where they just put out one game and then update the roster and you pay for that every year for a couple of years and then they make a whole new game. But they're not doing that. They're just releasing the same copy-paste thing over and over again, charging full price and having the microtransactions. It's like, it's more than double dipping, it's like triple dipping. Just crazy. I can't believe people buy those games. Do I play GTA? Yeah, I have quite a few hours in GTA 5, if that's what you're talking about. But it's been a while. I played it a couple weeks ago and I don't know, I was just bored. Yeah, I don't have any friends who play online, so... Yeah, I think you're right, actually. As much as I don't like subscription-based games, like iRacing, is not something that I would want to pay for because it ends up being quite a bit over time. But it makes sense, like, it makes sense to pay for subscriptions to those games when the base game is good, and then you don't have to buy the same game every year. You just get a decent base and then you can run with that. One problem I have with those kind of games is that you lose access, even if you've been paying for years, and that bothers me. Oh, that sucked. That was a mistake. Easy first place. Come on now. First try. Alright, next one. Hey, you know what? I definitely feel you on the old PC stuff. But you know what's great about old PCs? You can play the old games. At least I would hope so. Unless you're running a netbook or something, then you can probably play some of the old classics. Like, this game will run on pretty much anything. But yeah. You don't always have to play the newest releases, because a lot of the old games are really darn good. If you want a game that'll run on a potato, play Max Payne, the original. Really solid game. You know, whenever I get cocky like that, I'm joking. I am not really a cocky person. I was hoping that that's kind of sarcasm would bleed through, but maybe not totally. Wait, it hit 1.99 gigahertz? That is not much, but if it's an Intel core, then it should be relatively strong. But yeah, old games sometimes work better on single cores. Stuff like old Crysis. Like, I'm running an AMD 12-core processor, so I can't really speak too much. Can't really say much, can I? You know, it's been a long time since I had something that had integrated graphics, so I can't sympathize with you too much on that. But yeah, you wouldn't be able to play most modern games. Just have to stick it out with the old catalog of stuff. Which again, I mean, it's not a bad thing. You can play a heck of a lot of good old games. I can hear the guys in the back, they sound like bees, but this is gonna be another first place. Easy. Easy game, easy life. That's a clean sweep, boys. Skip the story. Hey, that's 2 URL races down for the count. And that means we have 5 more. Oh man, 5 more. PS1 emulator, you know, that sounds pretty cool. Totally can get behind that. There's some decent PS1 games out there. Evo? I think we already have the Evo. Did I miss an unlock? I think this is an old car inventory notification. So we're probably going to be on to the, I would hope we'd be on to the R34 next, but we'll see. Alright, more URL goodness. Hey Brian, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. I'm going to use a Ford Focus as a turnaround point. This game is so strange sometimes. Hit a Lexus off the wall so I can get around the corner. Oh yeah, you can play all the classic Need for Speed games if you want. I mean, most of them are PS2 level, but you could play stuff like Porsche Unleashed. That's PlayStation 1. And then indie games as well, ones that really don't require much to run. You can have a lot of fun with those. Or super customizable new indie games like, well, Dusk isn't that new, but if you're into retro FPS, that game is extremely customizable graphically, as an example. Boost. This corner every time it gets me, I don't know why. This map, though, is going to be a tough one for me. Yeah, Hotline Miami is definitely a good option, too, for, like, low-spec. There are definitely a lot of good low-spec games, if that's what you need. Oh, no. Oh, come on. Well, that sucks. We might not be able to catch up, but I need more practice on this track, so... And it seems like the AI do as well, because that guy just spun out in a front drive A3. You know, they almost need to make automation light, where it has no graphics, and is literally just a spreadsheet. I think that would be kind of fun for some. Heck, I'd play it. At work. Oh yeah, if it's a laptop, your options are even more limited. Laptops tend to be less powerful, obviously. I remember a long time ago, my brother, he got a laptop from the school, like one of their perks, I guess, for kids in one of the classes he was in. This is high school, and his laptop was like a piece of garbage. Like it was like 4 gigabytes RAM, maybe less than that. Intel Celeron, I think it was his second one, and then like a Core Duo or something. This was many years ago, and he used to play all kinds of old games on it. So that's sort of where I'm getting the perspective from. I remember watching him play Max Payne, some old stuff, like Soldier of Fortune. He was kind of into those types of games. But yeah. AutoCAD? Can it run AutoCAD 3D though? Hey, that's where it really counts. Second place, we can hold this. Come on. Half the race left. Let's see if I can catch up to this guy. Probably not, let's be real. Okay, I'm gonna have a real good entrance to that corner. And a decent one to this corner. Failure on that corner. Failure on that corner. But will it be enough? We have to get through the wiggle and then we're good. Come on, wiggle. No, no, not the wiggle. Yes! Second place. Okay. Alright. 6 points. I think we can work with that. I'm going to go ahead and get on to the next race. AutoCAD, if you're just running the non-3D version, is CPU heavy, and good on your RAM as well. Oh, hold on a sec, sorry. I saw your comment, and then I didn't read it, about GTA Online. I have done races on GTA Online before. I remember back before I had a whole bunch of money in GTA Online, I was just driving like a very lightly modified vehicle, and I would just get absolutely slapped by people in custom cars. So I would always try and get lobbies where you don't have custom cars allowed, to make it a little bit more fair. But I still hold that same sentiment, like, I don't know. Custom cars kind of break the game a little bit, in terms of the racing, at least. This straight is so long I could reach up and scratch my nose in the midst of it. But it's perfect for this car because it's going to allow us to get a big lead, which is exactly what I need. Rhyming completely intended there. You know, 8 gigabytes should still be enough to play most games, if that's what you're after. AutoCAD-wise, I don't know. Like, it depends on which version of AutoCAD you're using, if you're keeping up with the new stuff, or if your school is using the classics. I remember I was using AutoCAD 2013 back in high school. I think we had 13 when we were in class, and then I graduated in 2013 as well. Yeah, I am playing with a controller. And then when I went to woodshop in high school, we're using AutoCAD 2003, which was a bit of a difference in terms of what's required to run it. Just a small difference. 2021, yeah, fancy. I did a lot of CAD stuff in my college as well. Using AutoCAD 2016, and then we also did, like, I did civil engineering in school, so we did AutoCAD Civil 3D 2017, I believe. Now you can tell when I graduated, or at least when I was in the class for those times. Back when I was in elementary school, the computers were white, the monitors were gigantic and CRT, and they ran Windows 98. So, yeah, I am a bit on the older end of things, I think. Wait a minute. I'm tied for... Oh man, I'm tied now. Tied for first. Let's see. Is that just a rumor? Or is that actually true? But yeah, I think computers started at 98 when I was in high school. Or not high school, goodness, I'm not that old. When I was in elementary school. And then we got Windows XP, and that was like a fancy day. And then, yeah, it was CRT monitors for the entire time that I was in elementary school. Didn't get LCD until high school, at least at our schools. They were running the old stuff, I guess. Because I went to high school, I think 2009 was my first year of high school. So that was like 12 years ago now. Yikes. I probably told this story before, but back in high school, we discovered that some of the monitors, some of the CRT monitors, had speakers built into them. So we found some aux cords and plugged in the speakers. And do any of you guys know what Scratch is? It's like a game development thing. But it's made for kids. It's called Scratch. and this was the ancient version of Scratch. So what we would do is hop on Scratch, put the cat creature thing and the noise that it makes on a loop, and then blast the monitor in the middle of the class and just play the cat meowing in a loop. It was bad. Hold on a sec. It was real bad. But yeah, we used to do that. Scratch is really man, I had big dreams about Scratch when I was a kid. It's like, man, I could make my own games, and then I soon found out Scratch's limitations, which there are quite a few of, but I mean, it's a good start if you're wanting to learn programming. Anyway, that's another win. Another win for the boys in purple. 22 points. Nick, you suck. And if there's a Nick watching this, I don't mean you in particular, I mean the bot. And we have literally finished all the URL races that there are. I am very, very happy. Okay, so we'll probably have to do more races to get that. Man, I was happy for a second, and now I'm just straight up sad. Because we still haven't unlocked the R34. I really thought I'd get it. I'm gonna go to another dealer here and double check. Get this RX-8 out of my sights. Goodness. That's the right button. Let's go down to the dealer. Oh, let's hit a car on the way as well. I need to double, triple, quad check to make sure that I don't have something hiding here. Maybe what we can do is pimp out an STI just for fun, and then run with the R34 in place of my Lincoln when the time comes. Nicolas Cage, you know? Alright then. Oh, if I can make the R34 wide body, then I definitely will. Water brake. Hey, look at that. We did it. We got the GTR. Yes, we did it. All right, lads. It's time for a new era. Because I've just picked up an R34 GTR V-Spec, boys, in blue. It's time that we pimp this thing all the way out. Oh yeah, this is a good change. We're fine, we're fine. Hey, I didn't have to pay for it, we're good. Alright. Let's, where shall we go first? Performance is probably the best place to start, isn't it? Over here, let's go. Yeah, don't worry. I didn't swap my. Let me just make sure. I didn't just swap my G35 in its beautiful, pristine condition here. I didn't just swap it for the Skyline. We had space in the garage, so we good. We still have a Lincoln that's kind of just sitting here doing nothing, but we also have a brand new R34 that we need to destroy, so let's do that. Oh, my air conditioning just came on. Apologies for the next like 5 minutes here while it cools the house off. I actually turned it down specifically to avoid this circumstance, but here we are anyways. You scared me for a second, to be honest with you. I was a little bit worried I messed it up, but this car's handling is a significant improvement. So yeah, we need to make it better, a lot better. Hopefully we get full handling and full acceleration. That's the goal. And we're gonna have to tune this car as well. Are you planning on fixing the cars? What do you mean fixing? They're perfect the way they are, okay? Okay, so what we need to do is grab the street package, the pro package, And then the extreme package because we need it all. And then, yeah, she faster, maybe. Literally overpowered, that is what I am talking about. Street package, let's get it. Pro package, I'll take it. Extreme package, thank you very much. I think we have enough money to go all out on this. Every single car, it better be a 206, otherwise it's not worth it. It's not worth my time. This is actually just a 206 in drag, so don't worry about it. This is the beast that you wanted to see this whole time. Extreme package. Yes. Oh, she low. I like it. I don't think we need any of these other ones. We'll just get the direct port. And it says it's worse, so let's save a bit of money. Get for the best of the best, the extreme. Tires, this is going to be important. We'll just get the extreme ones again. Yeah, those are worse, so no point. Street package. Oh, whoops. Pro package. Extreme. We'll go back through and make sure I didn't miss anything as well. And extreme weight reduction as well. Oh yes. This thing is quick as heck. This is gonna be great. Turbo, stage 1, stage 2, stage 3. We need stage 3, obviously. And the performance in dyno. Okay, so we're doing pretty darn good in terms of our stuff here. Acceleration is maxed. Top speed, almost there. Handling is quite a bit better than my Infiniti. And the dyno, we're going to have to do that soon, but I don't want to do it just yet. So the thing with the Infiniti was I was able to get a performance upgrade from just having... oh, it's so much quicker. Oh wow, it's quick. Yeah, this is going to be great. And the handling is much better. But if we go to the Infiniti and we compare them... so the Infiniti is literally exactly the same, except the handling is worse. So the R34 is just an upgrade immediately. No visual flair, but just a full-on upgrade. So I'm down with that. I think we made a good choice here. Let's go and modify the look of this car, and then we're gonna have to try and tune it quickly and then take it for a bit of a race. Where else should we go? Specialty shop, probably need to go there. Should I try and make it a 10 out of 10? I'm gonna try to avoid doing spinners for the sake of our health, but yeah. We'll try and get a 10 out of 10 on it still. Oh man, this thing is quick. This is gonna be so good. We might just fly through the rest of the races now. Alright, let's do it. Custom gauges. Oh my goodness, pimp my ride. Do I even need to see the numbers? Is that an optional thing? Circuit, let's do it. And I think the theme for this car is going to be OP car, I like it. Let's go red. The dial, purple. I'm going to try and make this one look nice. Paint it white. Okay, you got some good ideas going on. Painting it white is a good thing. And the wide body stuff I really want to get as well. So let's go down to the highest of the high. Gold pulse, purple pulse. What color? So if it's going to be white with kind of red accents, red and purple accents, I think. Okay, let's go purple. Engine neon. Of course they have engine neon. Why would they not? Purple pulse as well. Trunk neon. Okay, we'll have to get a custom trunk piece first. Custom layout, boys. That's what we need. Okay, back to the trunk neon. Purple pulse. Everything's purple. Okay, window tint. I usually just make this black. I don't know. It feels right. Who tints their windows aqua? Like, in what world does that make sense? There we go. Lights. Okay, so the lights are important. Bright yellow, bright purple lights. We're going purple and white themed here. Nitrous purge. I want every single nozzle that they have. Let me get a test on that thing there. Hey, yes. So many options. Magenta. This is burning out my eyes at the moment and my ears, but don't worry. I will choose soon. It's going to be magenta. Hydraulics, level 3. Again, what is wrong with this game? Every time I see this, like, you remember what I was saying about you can't take these Need for Speed games seriously, and that these Need for Speed games shouldn't have serious stories as well because they're just goofy. This is the kind of thing that I'm talking about. Like, we just got this free R34, and now it's bouncing around like we're in the Cars movie. Like, just don't worry about it. It's that's just part of the game. The bouncing is part of the deal. Trunk slot 1. Let's see what we got. Should we go square stuff this time? NOS bottles, LCD screens facing the wrong way so you can't even see them. Trunk slot 2. We're just putting in subs now. I don't know. We need more subs. We need more dubs. Obviously. 12 inches, please. Give me that big sub. Thank you very much. Trunk slot 5. 15 incher. Yes, goodness. That is exactly what we needed. Window tint, we got lights, we got nitrous, hydraulics, spinners. I'm not going to do it because I don't like spinners. We're going to try to avoid it as much as we can. Carbon fiber. Can we... Ah, man, that's the same hood that's on the other car. I'm going to try to get away without it, but we will go for the suicide doors. Yes. So scissor doors or suicide doors. It's got to be these. Oh, not yet. Doors. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Let's see if we can get 10 out of 10 with our current setup, and if we can't, then we'll have to do some other modifications. Oh man, this car is so quick. This is going to be great. Dropping things down. We still have not hit up the graphics shop yet, and there happens to be one of them right here, so... Oh my goodness, we are going to be able to crush some competition with this thing. I'm very, very happy about this. Finally unlocking this car. It's kind of like with the... Wow, that one's sticking halfway through the wall. But it's kind of like with the... It just reminds me a lot of the
Now credit is built with winning. Red is this as the weapon for your ride. Give it some
what were we talking about? I just totally forgot as soon as we entered the door. Oh well, I'll figure it out. Okay, so we're gonna need decals, but I don't want to get too crazy like I did last time. Oh, we haven't even hit up the shop yet. Hold on a minute. I'm leaving. We gotta go to the body shop. I made a mistake. I have made a deep mistake, because we can't get a full paint job unless we have custom parts. Body shop is green, and there's one right here. Let's go. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's actually bad because I missed the turn. That's okay though, because we have a skyline. Well, we had a skyline before technically, but now we have a more appropriate skyline. Less luxury, more speed and all-wheel drive and cool stuff. Yes, body shop, here we go. Yeah, we're not going to be able to get the wide body unless we do those races, I assume. Yeah, we don't have any wide body kits. Okay, let's see what kind of front bumpers and stuff we got, because we'll have to use these on the in the interim. Oh wow, it's horrible. Oh my goodness. What have they done? No! Triton. Looks like death. That's worse. That one's worse. That one's even worse. I might be able to live with that. Okay, that one's not horrible. Well, that one, I don't... I don't know. Do we even need another 10 out of 10 car? I'm starting to question. Maybe we can... I don't want to get rid of the V-spec thing. It also gets rid of the gas cap for some reason. Ah, oh, what the heck is wrong with this game? You know what? Skip on that for now. Let's see what we got in the side skirts. None of these are going to fit without the bumper, I assume. Ah, dang it. Spoiler, let's see what we got. The bottom stuff is all carbon. The problem is that none of the spoilers other than the stock one really work for this car. Eraser. Dang it, I don't want to change the look of it too much. Oh no. If you do this to your headlights, it just doesn't make any sense. It's like you it's basically like just putting tape in front of your lights. Like, I don't want to actually see what I'm doing anymore. I would rather just be blinded, thank you very much. And also, taking away the iconic R34 taillights does not make any sense. And ruining the mirrors as well. Okay, let's make this one tasteful. I was going for the underglow and stuff before, and I'm going to keep it, but I do want to keep this as tasteful as possible. So that's why we're going for the biggest muffler tip I can find. And we got to change the rims. And wait, what the? I didn't know that I could do this. I can just change the stock body parts to carbon fiber. Oh, that's cool. I had no idea that was even possible. Not that I want to do it. I'm going to change it back. But now the trunk is carbon fiber. That's cool. Okay, let's pick some rims. This is important, obviously. I like the GTR rims, but I want to change it up. There are some classics that do look good on this car, and we don't have them. Momo. Nope. Dang it, Need for Speed rims. Rhoda, not gonna work. Volk, close. I don't like work rims, generally speaking. Need for Speed rims, maybe some of their fake stuff will be better. That's not horrible. I might end up going with the Cyclone rims. These are like Escalade wheels. It's not gonna work for this car. Koenig, hit me up with a sponsorship in real life, please. Snowflake wheels. Oh, darn. BBS already checked. They don't have the dish rims. They have something that's close, but not quite right. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we'll go for the Need for Speed rims, Need for Speed Cyclones in 20s. Oh man, maybe, you know, 19s. For the first time ever, I'm actually gonna compromise on the size of the wheels. Okay, I'm actually done in the body shop. No more 10 out of 10 car. Let's go back and get the paint work in here. We just have a big fart can on the back, some 19s for whatever reason, and then graphics. Graphics are important. Oh no, we still haven't tuned this car either. Gonna have to do that next. Oh, that sucks. Where's spinner? 19s are still huge on this car. 19s are big. I kind of wish we could put 17s on it, to be honest with you. Let's get some paint going. Base paint, obviously the highest that the game will offer is pearlescent. And pearlescent white is... oops. This is easier to do with a mouse. Pearlescent white is... interesting. Well, this is more of a pearlescent silver and like purple mix, which is not bad actually. But I want to try and see what the white looks like, just for fun. If we go for a metallic... Ooh, that's bright. That's a slight purple tinge. What do we got here? Oh my goodness, everything is dyed purple because of the heavily unfortunate underglow. I'm gonna stick with what I had. That's cream. Did I have cream by accident? Nah, you know what? Back to the metallic. Metallic. It's really hard to tell the difference between these two. Metallic white it is, and we can come back and change it afterwards. That can't be painted. We don't have roof scoop. Rims are very important. Ooh. The whole car is purple, so my instinct is to paint them purple. Which... Okay, I get it. It's not the best taste, but it's kind of fun, so I'm gonna do it. Brakes, why don't we paint these black so they blend in. Engine accents, why not? I don't know, we have money. Paint them black. Muffler tip, paint that black too. Vinyls, oh darn, do we need any vinyls? Oh, you know what we do need? Decals. We need at least something to represent the fact that this is a bride mobile. At heart, this is a bride car, okay? At heart, always with bride. So let's just quickly put on in sponsor slot number 1, and it's completely not the right color. That's far too obvious. Maybe sponsor slot 6. Yeah, that's better. That's much better. Okay, bride in slot 6. On the right door as well. Beautiful. Just the subtleties that work, and I'm good. Totally good with this car now. I think we're good. Oh man, it's silver, but it's close enough. She pretty darn good. Silver Skyline. I guess I picked the wrong one, but that's okay. Let's make a quick tune for this car because it's kind of important that we do so, and I'm going to make sure to save. When we need to do any sort of pictures and stuff, we can swap over to the other car because it is a 10 out of 10 car. Okay, so I'm going to tune for circuit only for now, and we'll come back and tune for the other stuff later. Okay, we got power, that's a good start. Tune settings, suspension, we want this as low as possible. Drivetrain, I'm not going to mess with that. ECU, oh yeah, we can't change aerodynamics because, yeah, I didn't modify any of that stuff. We want all of our power in the top end, as with the tuning gurus of old told me. So let's do that. And nitrous, I want a little bit more on the power side of things. I think that's just my preferred way to do it. So run that dyno again, let's see what she does. Oh wow. So we gained 40 horsepower? Well, 40 Newton meters at peak. That's a lot of power. She quick. Let's do it. Wait, there we go. Back to the car select. I just want to see. Yeah, top speed is now up just a little bit on the GTR as well. So we have very subtly made the best car that I have, except for style, where this one is definitely king. Weird to say that considering it has spinners, but this car should be the fastest car that we have. And in order to prove that, I'm going to do a race, a sprint race specifically, because I just tuned for sprints. Let's see if I can't just get this one done. Shouldn't be too many corners in this, it's a bit of a straight run, but let's go. It's going to be weird to have a really clean car. Oh, and I'm totally not used to that gauge set as well. Awesome colors. I'm very happy with this, guys. We have made some significant progress today, and I definitely pleased about it. I gotta get used to driving this car now, though. Oh, the only place you can get it is eBay. So, good luck. Maybe a thrift store, maybe your local, if you're in America, it'd be like Craigslist. In Canada, we have Kijiji, and worldwide, eBay is your best bet. It's gonna cost you an arm and a leg, though. Okay, so those guys have taken some sort of shortcut that's not even shown on the map, which is cool that exists, but I had no idea. Oh my goodness, I didn't know that we had all these hidden shortcuts in this route. Oh, that's bad. I am so far ahead of the hard AI. We're not used to seeing this. Okay, I don't know, going around that is easier. Sometimes you just get caught in the center and you literally lose the whole race, so let's not make that mistake again. Yeah, I agree that the best way to get it is abandonware. If you're not going to buy a copy on eBay, the only way to get it is literally just abandonware. Oh goodness. I can't believe I missed that water barrel. That was darn close. These guys are also right on my tail, but we still have a couple more laps to do, so definitely a chance for me to pull ahead with this Skyline. Excellent progress today. Very, very pleased. I'm hoping that, yeah, obviously, if there's any reasonable prices on eBay, you should go for it. Oh, something fell? No, that was my wife. She is, I think she's emptying the dishwasher. That would be my guess. Or just putting some pans away. Okay, I'm gonna take the non-shortcut route here, just because, I don't know. Sometimes the shortcuts are slower, maybe? It seems like it in this case. It actually does seem like that shortcut is slower. But this one's definitely faster. And this one too, way faster. Can't get away with dodging those ones on hard. Oh wow, that stopped me dead in my tracks there. With BeamNG physics, that would have been the end of my life, but we got lucky. As I said, I don't like to go through there. I'm going through just for the advantage. I need the most possible time between us that I can get. Seems like one of them got tangled over there too, which is great. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna take that easy win, considering I've been grinding out this game for a lot of hours. I think this is stream number 18, and these streams are about an hour and a half each, so quick 30 hours of streaming. That's sort of where we're at on this game. Now that we have tuning and stuff, if I can grind out and get the performance upgrade for this, we might not be stoppable. It just might be it just might be the end of times for these guys. But yeah, this is stream 18 for Need for Speed. And there is an entire playlist of them all if you want to watch 30 hours of streams. Personally, I don't know who would actually devote that much time to it, but I'm sure there are some who would gladly spend 30 hours watching reruns. Okay, I'm going to use boost here just to get myself up a little bit. And then into this lane again. This is our final lap. My nose is really itchy. Stop it, there we go. And then here is just a major shortcut. Can't get away without going through that. I'm not going to make that mistake again. This time, we will get through here at least a little bit quicker. Yeah, you're right. Maybe his background noise, people might be able to take it, but yeah, I don't know. These streams are fun though. These streams are definitely fun. It's basically just me playing Need for Speed, talking to you guys about stuff. I think it's pretty personal, and that's good for both of us. So, yeah, appreciate you guys being here, especially for the long haul, as some of these streams do end up being. Well, this one's almost an hour and a half, so time flies by. Boost, and I think we're gonna claim our first race with the Skyline. Dude, that is done. Wow, 6 seconds up on the WRX. I will definitely take that. Well, boys, I think we're done for today, for now. Until next week, when we come back and try to get some more stuff done. Overall, though, incredibly productive time. Knocking out a bunch of URL races, 3 of them, in fact, and 2 world event wins. Makes it so we have 13 world event wins left and 4 URL races left. So we're probably in for another 3 streams at least, I would think. Which is going to be a lot, but it'll be good. I'm looking forward to this URL race right here, because this one will hopefully not be in the really overplayed airport section. We have done that one so many times now. I'm kind of sick of it, but time to pack it in for the evening. And please drop a like on the stream before you go. It legit helps a lot, actually. But yeah, thanks guys. Appreciate you guys sticking around, especially you guys who are always here. I'll see you again on Tuesday evening, 1 week from now, where we hopefully can finish off all the circuits, maybe, and then we can do the next URL race as well, get those all done. Maybe grab that wide body, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah, thanks guys. We'll see you again next time.